Sup everyone, I'm Female Otaku, and I'm here to review episode 3 of Ranpo Kitan, Game of Laplace. And I gotta say, thank you guys so much for understanding the reason why I was ranting last week. I got like only one dislike and then everything else was likes, and then everybody else understood my reasons. Like, I'm so glad I was able to save you all from being trolled. This is good. Now we just gotta spread it more. Starting now. Yes, this is gonna be another rant video. And if it isn't obvious, I will be dropping Ranpo Kitan, Game of Laplace. For oh boy, it just makes me so angry whenever I watch it. It reminds me of the feeling I got when I watched School Days. I was just angry when I was watching that. Oh man, yeah, that's how I feel right now. So, let's get on to this rant. And if you are sensitive about this, the blah, 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 then get out. Everybody else, let's get angry. Alrighty, so, with this episode, we have where there's this guy abducting little girls. Because, you know, the show isn't only about traps, it's about pedos. Because, you know, how else can you tell that it's supposed to be a psychological horror, right? Right? I mean, like, it's not like they're just throwing these things at you so that you can obviously see that they're trying to be creepy, right? Anyway, so we have this guy who's abducting the little childrens, and there's this other guy known as the Shadow Man who they suspect is abducting the little girls. So, good gosh, it sounds weird when I say it, and I am a girl. Oh gosh. Anyway, so we meet the Shadow Man, who is a master of disguise. And of course, in this anime, they treat pedos like it's normal. They treat it like, oh, it's your little average Joe. Nothing wrong with him staring at all the little girls, right? I mean, he said that he thinks they're godlike. It's just, oh my gosh, man. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the Shadow Man's all like, listen, Kobayashi, I need your help, okay? There's this girl that I really care about. This little girl I really care about. She was in hospital, so you know, if it's a hospital girl, then you have to care about her, right? And she's been abducted, so I need to find the kidnapper. So can you just help us a cute little girl as well and be abducted so we can save my little girl? So that's what ends up happening. Kobayashi's like, sure, this is fun. So Kobayashi dresses up as a girl because that's what trap characters do. And so, okay, remember last week how I said the reasons how Kobayashi came up with the scenarios and the solution and the culprit was completely another BS? Same thing happened again, okay? When Kobayashi was figuring out how the scenario will turn out of how he will be kidnapped and sent to all the girls and stuff. Okay, where were the reasons? Where were the facts, the evidence? We got nothing. Again, it was just Kobayashi tells a story, and we're just supposed to believe that that's exactly what happened. But no, this is a mystery anime, okay? I want to find out where he is getting these clues. But we do not get clues. Now, are we? Oh my gosh, I hate this anime. I hate this anime so much. Okay then, so Kobayashi tells a little story of how he's probably going to get kidnapped, and whoop-de-doo, he does. And he's in this container thing with all the other little girls. And then we see Shadow Man pop up, being all like, hey, look, I'm a master of disguise, and now I transform myself into a woman. And it's just all like, okay, so you can transform yourself into fat guys, teenage guys, and women, but you can absolutely not transform into these little girls. What? Okay, so anyway, what happens after that is that we find out that Sachiko, the girl who is in the hospital, and because she's in the hospital, you know we have to feel bad for her. Turns out she died. That is so sad. But personally, I don't care. So then the Shadow Man, he's all like, how could you do this? Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. That just reminded me of something. Why wasn't Shadow Man able to do this all by himself. Okay? Shadow Man said that he needed the help of Kobayashi. But yet he was able to infiltrate into that dude's house and find the girls. Why did he need Kobayashi? As an excuse to go talk to one of the girls? No, he talks to girls all the time. He watches them all the time. Why was Kobayashi needed for this? What? Oh my gosh. This anime, they try to fool you. Oh, yes, they do. They want you to believe that they're so smart, that they're so clever, that this is a really good mystery anime. But it's not. Oh my gosh. Oh, so bad. This is just so bad. It's laughable, really. Oh, man. Okay. Now, I'd like to talk about something else. For those of you who were able to stick up to this video for this far, awesome job. I'm going to get into another territory right now. And for those of you who are, I don't know, sensitive about women's rights, I guess, then I guess you could leave the video, leave a dislike, I don't care. But I just have to mention this. Call me a feminist if you will. I really don't care. I just have to express my feelings on this. The way how this anime treats women. I have to say this. I just have to, okay? I have to. If you're getting annoyed, just go. All right. Why? Why do they treat women like this? Okay, so they treat girls as... The girls in this episode, they treat them as, oh, perverts and pedos are normal in society. We should totally just interact with them, allow them to stare at us, allow them to be obsessed with us, because you know what? At the end of the day, they're not going to do anything to us, right? Right? It's not like some of them were abducted at this episode, right? Okay. And so then, in the previous episode, all the girls were obsessed with that pedo dude, that pedo teacher, okay? They treated him as some sort of god. They all wanted to be near him. They all wanted to die for him, okay? And then the only one who looks like a girl so happens to be a dude and so happens to be smart. I don't know what this show's problem is, but I just find the way how they treat women is insulting, and how they're treating like pedos and just creepers are the norm. And I hate that. So with that said, I am dropping Ranpo Kitan, Game of Laplace. Let's give a round of applause, people. I'm done with this anime. Oh, thank gosh, man. Ooh, this was a piece of crap, and I hope you do not continue this. With that said, possibly catch me later as I review the live-action drama of Death Note. And remember, my reviews will be scattered on Friday and Saturday, for I will be in Washington, D.C. So, with that said, everyone, I am your female otaku. Sayonara.